I've gained a bit of power. Apparently, I'm now 43. I just gave in to the urge to spend. Obviously, the alliance has also changed. You know, even the kingdom number changed. But obviously, this is my old account. Well, we'll say. Um, but what I wanted to showcase was the return event. Obviously, I logged onto this account, and then this popped up. Obviously, this is an event. Well, like a return event, only to people that have returned to the game. So I want to showcase it. We've got obviously the first section, road to recovery, a bunch of challenges like logging on, recruiting, sending airships, leveling up heroes, bomb with companions, purchase gear, survey mystic explore, complete expedition, defeat shattered skulls, gather resources, participate in invasion, and donate to Alliance research. Competing for power, this is all the way up to 3 mil. That means just gain power. Using your speed ups and using gems. Obviously, I've used 11,000 because I needed to get a few characters. But what those do is they give you points as well for the return pass. Now, return pass decent, gives you a bit of stuff. If you're a spender, it gives you a really nice bundle. 3,000 gems, 20 spirit shards, 10 spirit badges, like some things, and it's only 3 quid, which is pretty cheap for the 3,000 gems. Now, that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on the new world. So, rewrite your story in a new world, create a new leader, and start with abundant resources. This will give you 1 mil of each resource. Obviously, gold as well. 500 minutes of speed ups with obviously 5 extra hours. 10 legendary spirit shards. And 5,000 gems. That is crazy. Once per leader, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to showcase this. So, I want to benefit this one, so I'm going to create it in 68. Do I want to... I start out with Earth. I never usually start out with Earth, but I need the construction speed. I usually start out with Fire, but I've realised that starting out, obviously, with, Earth is probably better. So the gems up here, we've got 5,000 gems, obviously added on. We'll go into the items. 1 mil of each resource, a bunch of speed ups, no buffs, no gear, but 10 legendary spirit shards, and obviously what you usually get, beginner immigration ticket. Wow. Right. So obviously this is a return and play guide. Obviously that's the return event. So obviously this account, I'm going to start playing 34 again, and I'm back to my roots. What I wanted to focus on was, where would you start as obviously a returning player? Now this account, it's late game, I've got like pretty much leveled up stuff. It is late game. Where would I start? I don't know the current meta at all. Also, I'm gonna learn the current meta. But like this video is gonna be like a merge kind of like just me explaining what's happening with. Obviously, I'm rank 88 in TGL, which I do need to get higher. There's so much to research. They're so expensive, right? Late game is horrible. Look, 12 million resources. Like, I find that horrible. So, if you're a returning player, you're not going to be able to switch kingdoms just yet. Obviously, migration isn't in. It's coming. I don't know when. I'm hoping I can get some thingy on it, but here we are. But what I wanted to suggest is obviously get yourself in the top alliance. If you're high enough power or active enough, the top alliance should just accept you anyway. Or like second, maybe even third if the third's active. I don't think this one's. This one's just full of like farms, I guess. Well, this is UIST. This is my actual old alliance, which I'm glad it's still around. Um, but like, get yourself into one of the top alliances, and then obviously you've got people around which will help you significantly, actually, because a lot of these people play the game. Uh, they do invasion, they play Volt, they do all sorts, so they can help you. Now, also, if you're high thingy like me, you know, this max town hall, and you're a returning player, everything will be very expensive. You probably have no resources. I mean, I've got hardly any, at all. So you know, you may wanna try and upgrade stuff. I mean, usually, obviously, as a free-to-play player, usually anyway, like I always try and have my buildings always on upgrade. But to be honest, with this account, I don't need to, because one thing I can do is just save these for TGLs. So obviously I've got level 29 farms, level 29 farms will actually give me like 200k thing for really cheap. Like if I wanted to push TGL to max, I can just upgrade all the farms and then, you know, easily dominate. Same with this as well here. 1 million. Obviously, I don't think I can get it up there because of the tunnel of air, wherever it is. But have we got any? Yeah, look, like 300k for like no speed ups at all, just a lot of resources. Like TGL is gonna be so easy when you're like, you know, maxed out like this. Always just try and play the game as well. Be active. Uh, that's one thing I'd suggest. Now this is gonna be the end. Goodbye. Obviously, this was a bit of a different one today. Obviously, different account and completely everything. I may also sound quieter because I'm like really sick right now. Quote of the day is: once the rain is over, an umbrella becomes a burden to everyone. That's how loyalty ends when benefits stop. Let that sink in.